Going on, Jennings?
How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Plugging along with school and stuff, but yeah, same old. What about you?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I feel like I just had like a couple chill weeks, and now the next couple are just gonna be like ridiculous.
That's literally the same with me because
Yeah.
like it's been like probably about how long is it? I don't know how long it's been since like the last exam cycle, but like that's exactly how it was. Like last exam cycle, I was just like screwed for like a week or two, and then I've been chilling mostly. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Just gotta
same
clear.
thing. Got some exams this week, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Good luck.
But okay, I want to start with like a disclaimer in
Okay.
that like somehow I literally just realized this now.
Mhm.
Somehow Alexa and I both missed that we were supposed to have the survey and video along with
Mm.
our website. So it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
in the website. So yeah,
Oh,
we kind of screwed up there. So that's why it's not in the website if you were wondering that. Um, but yeah, that'll be have to be added later. So yeah, that sucks. But anyway,
hopefully not too taxing on your grade.
yeah, I know. Well, I mean, like, and I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this, but like, it didn't say in the
That's
rubric,
true.
like,
It's really only for the next part. So
yeah. But I don't know. But yeah, so that's why, if you were wondering, that's why I wasn't in there. So
okay. Okay. If you
um,
want to share your survey and video, then at some point I'll look over those too and get you feedback.
okay, yeah, yeah, we could probably do that in like the next week. But I
Okay.
don't know. I'm pretty busy here in the next week, and then so maybe
Mhm.
next like the week after this one.
Okay.
But yeah. So do we want to do same kind of format as last time? Just kind of go back and forth.
Let's do that. Yeah.
All right, cool. You want to start or do you want me to?
I'll let you start. I'll let you start.
Okay. All right, let's do it. All
Is it
right. So yeah.
recording? Is it
What?
recording? Is it recording?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah. I set it to automatically record.
sweet, sweet.
All right, cool. We'll hop in. So yeah, overall, the Abeo website, I really liked it. I think you definitely did well. I'd say to hit like the high level things that were required by the rubric, definitely. So like
Mhm.
problem you're trying to solve, your mission overall, that kind of encompass into the why, and then how you're doing that. With going in, I really liked how you went into the specific ingredients too that make up the drink.
Mhm.
I think specifically for Bayo, that's important because you know whenever you're kind of coming to market, I think with like what could be viewed as like a supplement or like sports drink, I think it's important that you kind of convey that you're all natural and there's nothing in here that's like any sort of like performance enhancer or something like that. So I think that's a cool aspect of it, and I think that can be like going forward, kind of like a core piece of the business.
Mhm.
Um, and then overall, like I know we're using Google sites, so we're kind of like restricted on how the site can look. But I like how you laid it out, like definitely, especially on the first page, like there's instantly like the call to action, which is like click the survey and then watch the video. And then
Mhm.
right there on the screen, first thing you see is the about us.
Mhm.
And then it's obviously easy to go down all the way through the story, down into the ingredients.
Sweet.
I would say like maybe, and I know again, like this is just a first pass, like MVP thing. So like
Mhm.
this is not like hate at all, but like it's just like, it's kind of like, I guess on the problem and then the solution tabs, like maybe it's a bit like repetitive because it's
Mhm.
kind of like similar, pretty much the same information. So I don't know, maybe you can lay it out different or just take like a lot of the info from the homepage and then put it onto the other tabs.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
and then for I really like the video. I guess Will did that one. So
Yes.
I kind of liked it. I thought that was a good job with that, just giving it like a good overview. And even like the kind of like production and animations were pretty good too. So yeah, I mean overall, I think like it's a great site, and like anyone who like isn't familiar with the product, who's coming to the site would have no problem, understanding the product and seeing kind of the value proposition with it. So yeah,
Sweet.
those are my thoughts overall. I mean,
Okay.
great
Okay.
job.
Okay. Um, let me let me ask more about the readability because that's definitely the biggest thing that already looking at it. As soon as I was done, I was like, I still don't love how this is laid out. The only reason I kept everything on the homepage, even though it's pretty unsightly and kind of
Yeah.
crowded, is literally just in case there's like an issue with like refreshing the page or trying to like tab differently if someone's like on their phone. So that's the only reason I kept it like this.
Yeah.
If there was
Actually,
any, yeah,
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish up.
I was just gonna say that's the only reason I kept it like that because I was just worried about that.
Okay. Yeah. No, definitely understand that. And honestly, like now that I think about it, you can almost maybe it would be better to just have like one tab and then
Mhm.
just have, because it's like I said, it's quite like it flows really nice. Like if I land on the page, then it's like pretty natural to just scroll down and I get all the information. So maybe it's just easier to have one page and then kind of maybe keep the video link at the top.
Yeah.
Can you explain the motivation, I guess, behind having both links like right at the top?
Yeah.
Like,
So once again, I'm a little bit sketched out with Google Sites just in general because I
mm,
haven't used it a ton. So I was like, I'm gonna make everything that we need to have on here right at the top, right when you go to it. And that just comes with me just not being as rehearsed in it as probably most people are.
yeah,
So I was a little nervous, but I know it's pretty unsightly. It's not what you want to see, but I was like, when it gets to the next step and people just want to take our thing for attendance, basically.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I
No,
obviously if that wasn't a part of the like grade, then it would be
yeah.
down in probably a way. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I guess like I definitely see the motivation behind that there. I mean, maybe like just a recommendation. It would kind of flow with like um I don't I kind of like having the video at the top just
Mhm.
because that kind of goes along with like the whole
True.
explaining the story and like all the aspects behind it. But like maybe it's almost like just for the sake of like chronological order, I think it may be an idea to have the survey at the bottom. But I like your motivation behind having it at the top though, just for the assignment sake. Like,
I'll definitely convey that to the team because that is a really good point in terms of like what makes sense. The survey should be at the bottom after the person's reviewed all the stuff. So I
yeah, yeah. I mean, just an idea, but I mean, for the assignment, definitely like I honestly kind of like it at the top, just so like it's easy for people.
okay.
But yeah, I mean, besides that, like, I mean, you guys had a ton of content on here, which is really good. Definitely like more like deep, like word content than our website.
Mhm.
But I honestly kind of like that. And I think our site probably could have used more like in-depth content, especially around like the how. I
Mhm.
think you like really did a good job explaining like the value prop, as I kind of mentioned, and like why your drink would be like unique. Whereas like I think that's something that we could have done better in ours.
Sweet.
And I mean, we kind of utilize more like visual like tools, and maybe that may be a point for you. Like I guess I could add like, I mean, maybe it could be a good idea to find some spots where you can incorporate some more like visual themes rather than having it like listed out in words, just for like the user's sake. But yeah.
We definitely had so the way that our project went is kind of I did the whole website and then
Yeah.
Will did the video and Ryan and Austin worked on the survey. So maybe Ryan and Austin in the next step can kind of make some charts or some graphs or
Yeah.
something that's readable but also not words.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea, and definitely like kind of enhance the site. And maybe another idea just off the top, like a comparison to like other sports drinks, and
True.
those comparison charts where it's
Yeah.
like kind of like checks the boxes and whatever. I think that would be cool
Mhm.
because someone might look at this and say, "Oh, why don't I just drink like Gatorade? That gives me electrolytes and all that." But
That's,
um,
that's a
that
great
that just that might be a good idea for like a chart.
thing. I wish we had this like midway through working on the video. That would have been
I know.
cool.
I know they should. That's what they should do. They should have it so you get feedback like before the assignments due,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then like maybe do another round of feedback. But
Yeah.
like I don't know. I guess you can make changes now, anyways. It's like for the final part.
Um, in terms of the content, did you notice that we took your advice about the solution, the direction of it? Last time we talked, it was just the anti-cramping, and you mentioned potentially adding some breath to the solution.
Yes, I can't recall what I said last time.
that was pretty much the extent of it. Just like what else could it do? Like what other unique value could you add?
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, yeah, definitely. Definitely. So what did you like? Can you kind of walk through like
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you expanded that?
yeah. So if you go to the solution tab, it'll probably be
Yep.
easiest to follow.
Yep.
Uh, what we did is we just did some more research to kind of figure out without adding a ton more ingredients and making it super complicated,
Yeah.
what else could we like add to the unique value of our product that makes it different? And we really just added the fact that it's a premium hydration, so it's actually better at hydrating you than
Mhm.
like any other sports drink like Gatorade or something. Lower sugar, but still has the right electrolytes that you need. In addition to obviously the anti-cramping, like the main value.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I like that a lot. Yeah, I think that's a huge additive to it.
Mhm.
And I guess that's kind of conveyed through like the potassium and the electrolytes and apple cider here at the bottom.
Yeah.
And like I said, I like how you lay out those ingredients. I guess one like I didn't think about this before, but one concern like that comes to mind is like, how do you think people will think about vinegar being in the
I
drink?
don't know, man.
Like,
That's the biggest one for me because like I know that definitely sticks out. It definitely sticks out. It's
yeah,
kind of a sore thumb. And we really weighed the value of having that on there. And honestly, we were pretty much undecided. We were like
yeah,
pretty much split 50-50 if we should even include like in-depth like this, like feature it. Because it definitely some people have different connotation than most about it.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it definitely, and you won't know. I don't think it would turn people away in general. Like if I just see it as an ingredient. That's how I kind of like read it. So
Yeah.
I don't like, I didn't assume that it would be like the main
Yes.
feature. And
Yes.
I think most people would like, I can't imagine someone creating a drink that tastes bad. So like,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Something that I wish that we did looking at it now and hearing your feedback is I wish that we created like you see how there's like this picture of the bottle just like in the overhead view.
yes,
There's
yeah,
I wish that we had like broken it down to like how much of each ingredient is in it because then you could see that there's like almost no apple cider vinegar. Like it's like a teaspoon.
no,
That may
that's a
have
good
helped.
idea.
That may have helped.
That's a really, I like that. Yeah, definitely do that. And then you can, I mean, you can still have basically the same sections like apple cider, potassium, electrolytes, and whatever
Mhm.
else. But like, yeah, that's a really cool way to break it down,
Yeah, because
actually.
it's definitely not a 33, 33, 33. Split like
Yeah,
that. That would be pretty nasty.
yeah,
Okay, sweet. All right, I appreciate the feedback.
yeah.
Uh, let's get into Kostra.
Ostra.
Kostra, good old Kostra. Um, so just a first glance, let me go to the home page because that makes sense. It's extremely obvious what the mission is as soon as you go to it.
Mm.
Uh, Obviously, I love the visuals. I've seen some of them before. Um, I the slogan is so good. I've always loved that. It's very easy to understand right from the start. It's very simple, but it's also like a pretty like educated idea.
Mm,
So those are like just of someone new going to the site. That's what I immediately noticed.
cool.
Um, the hammocks tab, I think that's an incredible graphic in terms of showing like how it compares.
Mhm.
Um, I think you pretty much did all the things that I wish that we did in terms of one-on-one comparison or grid comparison. I think it's really good. It's really readable and it's pretty simple too. It's not just a bunch of words.
Yeah.
So I thought that tab was really good. The mission, I really like the mission. I wonder. I don't remember. I didn't write down what I said. Let me try to read it real quick and see if I jot it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Um, Actually, I don't think I had much to say about this mission tab. I think that it's good. And oh, I know what I was going to say. I was going to say that you mentioned a lot of kind of statistics in here,
Mhm.
and I would just make sure that you're citing them slash like
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely good note.
doing all that good stuff that could get you in
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely a good point. Yeah, you did get a good job with that in yours. Definitely.
I thought it
I'm
was I thought it
curious.
was really good. I thought it was really good. Very simple, but also like especially in the mission tab, it's very educated, very well put together.
Cool. Thank you for the feedback. I'm curious, like, so kind of my motivation, or me and Alexa, and I guess I was kind of the main proponent behind the site. So my motivation with keeping it quite simple was that I would save a lot of like the big, like heavy detail for the mission tab, which would
Yeah.
kind of like explain the overall motivation behind starting Cursor. But I wonder, like, do you think we should have more like media information? I definitely think the hammock slide could use it, like especially like under the hammocks. I think we could add more about like specifications and stuff like that. But like, do you think we need more information on like, especially the home slide, I guess?
I think for the home slide, what you might be missing is kind of the like about us statement that we have.
Yeah.
Just like a quick little blip just about what you guys are, and just make it extremely obvious the kind of company that you are with words maybe.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
the hammock slide obviously it could use some words.
Yeah.
But it's not it's not like it's not like it's super just picturey. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I think the comparison definitely helps on the hammock side. But yeah, definitely should probably have an about us kind of section on the homepage. And then I'm so just in thinking ahead, um, where do you think like would be a good spot for our video tab? And then I would honestly like to have the video linked like in the site, so like you can watch it on the site. And then also the survey.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if, I mean, you've been in, I'm pretty sure you've been in Google Sites more than I have. Are you able to embed videos, like have it playing?
Well, this is actually my first time using
Oh,
Google Sites, so I don't know. Well, so I'm actually in the, you can actually, I think it says, so I'm here, like you can select like a YouTube file or you can upload a video, and I think that would embed it.
huh, okay.
Um,
Maybe I need to try that too. Okay,
yeah, I imagine you can.
yeah. But in terms of where to place it, I definitely think probably the home tab, considering
Yeah.
the mission already has a lot of information. When someone clicks that, there'll be enough stuff for them to read and go through. I would
Mhm.
say home, and especially if you can make it embedded, that would really drive this home.
Okay, cool. And then what about, so I guess you guys, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you guys included anything on pricing in your site.
We
Did
did
you?
not. Actually, very. No, I did remove it. It was originally in the launch tab, and we removed it just because we weren't really that sure of it.
Yeah, so I mean, we didn't include it in ours, and I was curious to get your thoughts on whether or not like you think it'd be useful.
If I remember correctly, yours was kind of like a premium price, right?
Yeah, yeah, like that's what we were thinking. But I mean, I,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't, I honestly don't know either. Like,
For the purpose of what we're doing it for, and to like educate and show people our idea, I would say probably you don't need it.
okay,
But once it gets to the next step, like if there was a fifth phase where it's like sell something, then I would say absolutely.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of with you. I don't think it's like essential to the assignment, and I mean, I think especially when it comes to the survey, I'd like to get people's like kind of unbiased view without the price,
Mhm.
just to see if like you would be interested in a product like this,
Yes.
regardless.
Yeah. And I wonder, does your survey go into that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that's what we were planning on
Okay.
doing,
Yeah.
definitely like, and we won't, we haven't like decided yet if we'll price it to like a premium to like an Eno, because
Mhm.
Enos are already like in my eyes, on the
Yeah.
top end, like what someone would want to pay for a hammock. So I don't know if we'd be at like a premium, but we'd definitely be comparable. So like, I don't know, but we still, I guess that's like,
And I remember vaguely that you had like a renting cost structure and like a regular So that may be too much for this kind of a site,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
we're just gonna go with like the pure like
yeah, that's probably
uh,
that's if
beach.
you were to do either, I would definitely say for this, I would do that. Just the single.
Okay.
single.
Okay, cool. What about you? What were your guys' thoughts on pricing?
I mean, like I said, I had a little blurb made in the launch,
Mhm.
and I think I don't know if Ryan and Austin actually did it, but I remember I mentioned to them maybe have a question in there like asking what would you pay for this. Let's go see if they did that.
I know I was
No,
looking at it.
no, they did not. Um, I wish they did that. That may have been helpful.
Okay, they did. Well, they say, would you be willing to pay a higher price for a
Oh,
better
really?
energy drink? Yeah,
Oh, okay. And that's fine. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. I like that. I like that. That might be like something we include in ours,
Okay.
something like that. What about like? Are you still gonna? Are you still thinking about doing like packaged, like so multiple bottles? And then what about like sizing?
I think once again, this is stuff I had right next to like the bottle and like we use real ingredients. I originally said that it was gonna be a 6 ounce, and I think it was gonna be like
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
$2.
Yeah.
I don't know if I left that out or not. I think I left it out.
I thought I saw something that was like
I thought I don't
looking now.
remember. I have
You might
no
have taken
idea.
it out. You might have
Be in a
taken it
Google Doc somewhere.
out. Yeah.
Um,
That's all right.
yeah.
Doesn't really matter. But what about? I'm curious to know because I've been like considering this too. Like, and I don't know how good our feedback's gonna be like
Mhm.
for module 3, but is this something that you would like seriously consider starting? Like brutal honesty. Like if you get like good feedback, would you actually like
I think there's definitely a chance. I know down the
yeah,
path. I was looking at my pack planner today. I think I have like 6 or 7 more entrepreneurship classes, and some of them are like
okay,
exploring product ventures. So I mean,
really?
if I already have the stuff, maybe. And I know that I would have some manufacturing capabilities in terms of like access to bottling, like
Yeah,
technology. So that may make it easier for a product like this that's pretty similar.
definitely.
So I think I would consider it. I would consider it.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
you?
No, okay. I asked because I've like thought about it too. Like I'm like, oh, if I get like crazy feedback for this,
Yeah,
like maybe it's
yeah,
something that I do.
yeah.
I don't know. I've kind of like, I don't know. I think I've kind of pigeonholed myself in like a career path. So I don't know if like this would be like the best thing to start like before going into a career. But I don't know if like if the feedback's good enough, then
Yeah,
like I don't want to like shut the door on it. But I don't know.
yeah.
It may be
I mean,
unlikely.
I've always thought it's a pretty swell idea.
Yeah.
Um, Once again, it just comes down to, and yours is probably a little bit harder in terms of getting like access to the stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know that you guys had like a sample of the material, right?
Yeah,
But
so we had taken that from like another hammock brand that had made theirs out of recycled plastic, or so they claimed. And it was nice. It was like an
okay,
um, but they hadn't like branded it at all. Like it was just like this is made from recycled plastic,
super duper. Hmm.
and that's like one of the only ones we could find.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great idea, and I think that the brand and like all the marketing materials that I've seen you guys create in the past, I think it would perform well. It would
Yeah,
really just come down to, can you get the funding, or do you have the broadband, do you have like the
yeah,
personnel? If you had all those things, I think it has a really good shot.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Appreciate the
Yeah.
feedback. Same with the Bayo, like honestly. Um, I think we're dealing with two good ideas, but
So,
yeah, I mean, anything else on feedback, questions?
I mean, just I don't know if you want to share screen and then show me the video, if that may be easier.
It's not finished.
It's not finished.
Yeah,
Okay, no
yeah.
worries then. No
Yeah.
worries. Yeah.
But,
I mean, once it gets done, if you want me to look it over, and I can give you feedback in an email or something. Um,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
And
you do
I'm
that.
assuming the URL will stay the same once it's republished,
It
right?
doesn't actually.
It doesn't?
I know because I don't think so because when I was making the site, like I had published it and I shared a link like because me and Alexa were like working on it and the
Okay.
link was like to the different site. But
Okay.
I don't know. I may have been a matter of like, I don't know, refreshing it or something.
Okay. Okay. Well,
But I'll update it and send you a new link if it gets
that's
there.
perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. All right. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That all good?
I think so.
All right. Awesome. We still have a couple
Okay.
minutes here, but
Yeah.
I think we'll be good with that content. Honestly, I don't even know if anyone watches them.
I don't know if they've watched 25-minute.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. You know, last time when you turned your URL in, let's see, or the YouTube video, like peer review link, did you do the YouTube video or did you just do the other thing? So I'm wondering if it's even worth it if you got a good grade on it.
I just did the link. I want to say.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna look at it now because I don't know.
Because if I don't need to upload it to YouTube, I won't. I only did that because I felt like it might be good for
Oh,
avoiding.
Yeah, no, it's the drive link worked fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just do that then.
Yeah.
It's helpful.
And how were you the one that like created that link last time? Because I know like it didn't work when I had first.
Let me go back through the email. I'm pretty sure you created the link, and then okay, you sent me the Zoom link, and I can send you this right now so you can see it.
Okay.
Let's see if I can send you the whole email chain. But you sent me the just MP4 Google Drive file, and then I just uploaded it as a YouTube video. So if
Okay.
if it works just like the Google Drive link, I'll just do that.
Okay. But
Sweet.
all right, yeah. I'll upload it to Drive anyways, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay. And you can just
I
send me a text or something. Because I think it's due
Thursday. Yeah.
it's due Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
Just whenever you get a chance then.
Or is it? I don't know. I'm wrong. I'm actually about to look now. We have. I'm deaf. Oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
I think it is due tomorrow.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, 11:59. Okay, cool. Well, I'll send you it now after the.
Okay.
Well, all right, man.
All right.
Thanks for the feedback. Until next time, I'll like keep you updated with the video and stuff.
Okay.
Send it over.
Sweet. I'm sure I'll see the video and probably fill out your surveys for some participation.
Heck yeah, for sure.
Alrighty.
All right,
Awesome.
man.
Take care.
See ya.